I don't nothing too crazy, too disrespectful, just to the point where everybody would understand, okay, something like that's how she feels. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I don't get the support from people that look like me or just be so hateful, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is so weird. Like, I'm not even in a competition. Like, I'm not in a competition with you or the next nigga. Like, we're not even the same person. Like,
you know
we're
what?
not even the same sex.
Do you watch Insecure? Do you watch Insecure?
No.
Oh my girl, you need to watch Insecure. I'm telling you, I don't like a lot of shows.
I'm not like intrigued to watch it. Like,
It's
nothing is for me to watch it.
I'm telling you, it's.
And I'm gonna bite myself in the foot because somebody was telling me about Ozark, and I'm like, nah, that looks crazy. But I literally watched the first couple episodes. I'm like, okay, so they just took this opportunity and turned it into a crazy one. I like that. I like shit like that, kind of like Breaking Bad, but in
the thing about Insecure is like it hasn't been done before, and the subtleness is like, I'm telling you, when you watch the show, you'll be saying things out loud. That if you're a real nigga, and like you are, you'll be saying shit out loud. You'll be like, oh hell no, oh that nigga's tripping. Oh, why she getting in her feelings like that? You will be talking out loud to the screen. Period. It's good like that. But basically, there was a dude in there, and he was in his feelings. Okay, so I don't. Okay, this is like last season. But anyway, Issa, she was working with him on a project, and she basically told him that, like, hey, like, I like your idea. I'm trying to run with it, but we're trying to get a bag. So if you can just cut a couple things out right now, then you'll be able to, like. And so he ended up saying, fuck that. Like, nah, I'm a do it. You know, he did it all crazy, and turned out they loved it. Right. So he doubled down. He was like, oh yeah. But basically Issa went over there to apologize to him. Right. A grown ass man. This is a nigga, grown ass nigga. She went to apologize to him, like, hey, like, I wasn't trying to, like, fuck your vision up or nothing. We're just trying to get this bag together and get you on so that you can put people on. That's the mission, my nigga. And when she first came to him and said that, he acted like such a bitch ass nigga. He was like, nah, blah, blah, blah. Why you act? I'm like, first of all, brother, do you know how hard it is for a woman to come to you and apologize, bro? She's coming to you and apologizing with, you know what I'm saying? That's so sincere. People don't even do that in this world. Come to you, step to you, and apologize. Hey, and she did that. I was like, and when he was acting hella petty about it, I was just like, really? Like, bro, you are in your feelings. You're a grown ass man. I understand why you feel like she tried to fuck your vision up, but like, she's literally stepping to you saying, I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, yeah, I could count on I could count on my hands the amount of times where a woman has apologized to me like that, the way she did. I could count on my hands. Like, yeah, hey, I was wrong.
All the time. I do it all the time.
I mean, you know how many fake ass people, and just, it's hard for people in general to apologize and be like, you know what, I fucked up.
Because then you would have to challenge your belief, because your belief was that you were right and you believe whatever it is that you believe. You know, you would have to challenge them. Well, most people aren't willing to do that. I mean, most people aren't willing to be themselves either. So,
right.
You know, what can you do about that? Nah, you know what? I don't be tripping. I thought doing this Instagram journey or whatever that there would be a lot of women hating on me, but yeah, I'm just so surprised. It's just men.
Yeah, and see, okay, so in this instance that I'm talking about, Issa's black and the guy is black, right? And so the thing is, it's like, bro, why would you? And he was dissing her in front of people too. It's just like, she's our own. Like, you never do that.
This guy is going on other people's posts, and writing nasty things about me, like my shit ain't shit, you know, like just weird shit. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not even worried about it. Right. People, the more he talks, the more, to be honest, the more people are hitting me up in my DM. You know, and being like, hey, I've heard a lot of, I heard a lot of shit about it. Right now, I've got, 3 people willing to pop it, hopefully, soon. So, I mean, they're not in a full stage of like where I'm going to be selling $100 packs, right? They're at a stage right now to where they're F2s, they're good genetics, they're stable, all of those things, right? Like to where you could get a good smoke out of it, and you can determine where you want to go from there. You know what I mean? Like I like to cross and breed and do those types of things. So a lot of my stuff are at different various stages, right? Like you're gonna get regular seeds, you might get some feminized seeds. I haven't had no herms yet, and that's just because I'm kind of picky on what I like to smoke.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
What
I
is
like
a
to grow it
herm? What is
out.
a herm?
So a herm is like a plant that is born with both sexes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or it's stressed. Like if it doesn't show like in the beginning, it'll start showing like later. Sometimes you can miss it, like, and you barely tell. And that's based on genetics. Like not like from almost to like your cousin.
Right.
That's what I would compare it to. It's something you don't want.
So does it smoke more like because hemp is good, but for other things, it's not good for smoking. I heard it's good for CBD sometimes if you want non-active CBD. You possibly can make it out of hemp, right? Or you can make it out of hemp, but as far as like smoking it, like you don't want no parts of smoking the male.
Yeah, no, you don't want any. You probably could, right? It wouldn't be at a high pitch, like percent, but you would probably break down the whole plant, like boil it or something, because there isn't any like nuts on it. It's an actual flower.
Mm.
It has like really, you might see actual like petals, right? But mostly they're just like little pollen sacs that open up and that develop pollen and are very sensitive, right? Like the flowers are open and you touch it, like it's like dust. It looks really nice.
Mm. So you could sell it. You could sell it in like a bouquet.
No, I mean if you wanted to, yes, you could, but it wouldn't be beautiful.
The male's not beautiful. Only the female is.
They are beautiful, right? Like just like with like how you buy certain fish, right? Like guppies, for example. The male always looks pretty, right? And the female always looks like, doesn't look as pretty as the male, right? Kind of the same thing.
But I mean, the female weed looks bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
Shit,
of course.
She looks fine as fuck.
Yeah, that's the fire. That is the fire. I love it. I can't wait to do more of it. Right now, I got some purple Urkel and some Granddaddy Perf, Pins Granddaddy Perf, and purple Urkel process.
Ooh.
Called Georgia Pecan growing right now.
That sounds hella fire.
Yeah, it will be. I'm working on some other stuff, like certain people that I've met so far, like in this journey. Like I've met some cool ass motherfuckers that really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that really respect me and kind of like my vision and my goal, all at the same time as doing their own thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's always good. I wish, I don't even wish, it is what it is, but I can see how everybody kind of started out and now everybody's just like gone.
Yep.
Like you guys rather
it's all good. It comes in waves, and like it's really kind of humbling, to be honest with you. Like
it is,
because it makes, like, I feel like it makes you go back to the drawing board. Like I've been listening to all different types like of Instagram posts and everything. Not just that, like I've been reading and stuff too, but things I've been coming across have been like sending me different messages, right? Like I feel like I'm so in tuned with everything that even my algorithm is in tune with my mind. Obviously, people could say it's based on your function, but I think it's even when I need to snap out of it, the right thing will come in front of my head, and it'll tell me too, okay, you need to get the fuck off of this app too, and not take this shit too seriously, you know? And so I heard something, and it was basically like, there's no such thing as L's. There's only lessons, right? And so it makes you go back to the drawing board. You're like, how do I get this show popping? Like, basically, I'm kind of being a little bit rebellious, to be honest with you, because I am going very against the mainstream, and I could just put out ads for the show, but I don't want to do that yet. I'm like almost in that stage, you feel me, where I could just literally put this on and like, boom, all my interviews, put them on ads, but I'm just like waiting a little bit more time. Then I'm going to put them on ads and stuff. Cause I have 5,000 views. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to like get up, and like YouTube is like a monster. You feel me? So like, I'm trying to figure out how to like, just like do YouTube, and like, I've been doing like YouTube and Twitch. Like Twitch is a whole different beast, and it's dope, but like, it's just so like different, many things. And so like, I'm like, okay, it's not, I might be taking, okay, it might be a L, whatever. I'll take it on the chin. It is what it is. We're going to go back to the drawing board. I'm working on rebranding strategy right now. You know what I'm saying? Writing the business plan has taken a lot for me, but I think TikTok has been one thing. If you don't have a TikTok, girl, go get TikTok. You can get fucking popping on there. Like, it's way better too. Like, obviously you got to set your boundaries with it because it's addicting as fuck, but TikTok is way better community. And even with like on Instagram with 200 people following you, it doesn't do shit. You might get one sale. Like, if you're selling shirts and 200 people follow you on Instagram, you might get one sale, maybe two sales. On TikTok, I feel like you can get like 10 sales because you'll get people that constantly commenting on your stuff. Oh, I feel that, or nah, fuck that. Or people be beefing. People are just,
you know what I'm battling with? Anonymity. That's what I'm battling with.
Yeah. Right? So there, yeah, no, I feel that.
I'm battling with. That's why, like, no, just touch things, right? Like, I haven't been able to like turn it up a notch, right? Because I'm still trying to practice some type of anonymity, right? Like, just for like trying to keep everything separate, you know, like, do I want to be like famous? No, I don't want to be famous. I just want to make a lot of money.
Well, I'm saying like for subscription based things, right. It's a wave, and you don't.
I totally agree with you, but my issue is anonymity. You know, I like to do my shit without all the BS.
I mean, you can also. I mean, that also might be good because, like, you can't really the thing about it is you can't smoke on there.
Yeah, so
you can't pop pussy, you can't smoke.
Yeah, it would have to be told like it's fine. No problem. I don't think I'm just not ready for all of that. I don't think I'm ready. Not right now. I will be right now. I'm really ready. I like to work really behind the scenes. I'm not really like I'm really not like that.
All right, so okay, I got a good question for you.
Either. I like to sit and I like to put shit together. I just like to be in the background. I might come out for it every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I like to be in the background.
No, I feel that.
At least for like right now, I like to be in the background because like it's just so weird. People are weird. Like, I don't want like people fucking on my life, or just I don't want seeing, opening myself up to other energies and other people. I'm just not ready for that yet. Like, I don't think I'm I'm not all the way like right with the Lord and stuff. I might snap. I'm still a work in progress. I know my limit. You know what I mean? Like, my limit is pretty high, but like with this shit on the internet and shit, like, I don't need people looking me up. I don't need none of that. People are just weird.
Nah, I feel you.
People are weird. I can't do it. You know, I might fucking pull up. You know, like something might be worth, like something might trigger me, and you know, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
like it's just me. Like something might make me do something. You know, and I'm not scared to to do what I need to do. I might have to risk some shit.
So if okay, so if what would be one thing you would change about Kitchen Couch TV?
I don't think. I like it fine. I don't see. I mean, it's not really mine, right? So I really don't like. I really don't have an opinion, right? Because it's not my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you decide and whatever it is, you know, like I'm totally cool with that. They had like a meme about like being quiet and stuff and being observant. Today was like, well, I'm like, what's up? He's like, he's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. He's like, you're a woman of few words. And I'm just like, what else do you want me to say? Like, clap up and down and like, fucking, I'm just sitting here, like,
Right.
I'm cool with doing whatever. Like, I'm cool. I'm a real team player, to be honest, right? Like, sometimes that is a downfall of mine, right? Where I don't like take the front seat, right? A lot of the times, and I can sit back and chill. I'm kind of working on that. But,
No, I feel that.
you know,
I feel that too. Cause now
that's just me,
sometimes
though.
I'm such a leader. Sometimes I feel like I'm like,
I need that though, because I'm really dominant, right? Like, if to be overbearing and so dominant, like it's almost great, right? But that's that Caribbean blood in me, right? Like,
right,
just like the movie shot us, just like that movie shot us.
right, right. Them pussy blood clot over there. I don't know if I did that.
Belly.
Man, I haven't seen Belly in a long time. There was a 4 picture thing, and I think it was like Boys in the Hood, Belly, um, what was that one? Not Don't Be a Menace or Menace to Society, Menace to Society, and what was the other one? Paid in Full, and they're like one has to go.
Full happens to be one of my favorite movies.
It. I mean, you could put Dead Prez on there too. Dead Presidents. That's
you can, but
fucking
I think
A.
Paid in Full was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like Paid in Full too, especially Cameron, a young Cameron in the movie for sure.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite movies.
I
like
it. They said one has to go, and I was like, I mean, it could be Menace to Society, but I'm like, that is such a quotable movie. Like that's the one where you put on for your little cousin if he's like tripping. Yeah. You know what I mean? They put it on for me too. Yeah. That honestly, like this gangster dude, he put it on for me, and he put this other one on that like was like some like low budget film, but it was like hella real. Like he was talking about breaking it.
That real shit.
He was talking about breaking in a hoe, and then like he fucking shot some bloods, and then like he fucking shot like an OG or some shit, and it was just like, what the fuck, nah, like. And it was just like this, and then they like after the movie was done, they were like, "Is this what you want to be like? Are you trying to like be on this lifestyle?" And it's just like, I don't know, like I don't want to kill nobody. I'm not like that. I want to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to hurt anybody if I don't have to.
I mean, I just feel like if I didn't have kids, I probably would be. I wouldn't say I would be in a lot of trouble, but I definitely would be pushing the line, right? Like, because I feel like if somebody pushed the line with me, I wouldn't mind pushing the line back. Like, that's my problem, right? Like, you push me far enough, I'll push that line too. I'm cool with it. And that's what be scaring me sometimes. Like, sit your ass down. Don't you
Boom. I should like this joint, huh?
You should.
Sativa in the building. Shout out to Sativa, man. We was kicking some real game earlier.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Let me see.
What happened?
Reconnecting.
This is a treat.
You have one?
Yeah, I grabbed one. I'm eating it, but I grabbed one.
Why are you so? Oh. Shout out to the. Oh. Where is my camera?
Nothing's going on.
Damn. Close the door.
Sorry.
Yo, what's good? So we had some technical difficulties on the Discord, so feel free to hop in. Feel free to message me. Hop on here if you want the link for the Discord. But I want to show you my favorite snack. You feel me? One of my favorite snacks is this Del Rosa little snack. It's fucking delicious as fuck. Basically, it's a little piece of marzipan, which is like what would you say? Sugar and peanuts. It's definitely not good for you, but it's delicious as fuck. Let's get this Discord going. Yo. There we go.
I don't know what happened.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, something, probably my internet or some shit.
Happens to the best of us.
But look.
Hey, they better stop fucking playing with me and give me all my shit.
They're always trying to like bala block somebody. I'm like, really? Can I just get my internet? I pay for it. They're like, nah, you can't get that.
I know, right? Damn.
But I was gonna say, speaking on one of my favorite snacks, I happened to see it in the. Damn, it's not letting me share this. Have you ever had these?
Of course, I'm from California. What do you mean?
This is a work of art. I got the little stand, you feel me?
Yeah, listen, I'm from Cali, like right close to the border. So Mexican food, Mexican candy, like that is up my alley. It's definitely up my alley. I feel like I have a wide variety of stuff I like to eat, but I just like to eat it a certain way. Or I don't know. I don't eat everybody's food, that's for sure.
Right.
You can't just eat everybody's food. You fuck around and be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck around and be sick with the stomach hurting.
I mean, these things are just literally peanuts and sugar. It's not good for you at all either.
No, Mexican candy isn't that healthy.
I love the chili and the lime suckers though. Those are my
those are
shits.
always good. Those are the Vedos and the tamarind candy. Like that's always a
I remember back in the day, the white people never liked it, and now that tahini is out, it's a big thing. People putting tahini on everything.
Listen, we've been doing that
You
shit.
feel me?
It's not even called tahini. It's called Lucas.
Lucas.
Get the fuck out of here. It's called Lucas. My favorite was the blue one because it was kind of sweet and it wasn't like the yellow or the red one. The red one was super hot. Like
I like the red one.
That shit is Lucas. Get out of here.
You
know, I've been eating that shit.
There we go.
It's not the best that they can. Like when I first was pregnant, all I could eat were like popsicles and Mexican candy. Like I couldn't like really stomach really too much of anything else, right? Like I just was eating popsicles all day, and then like I had like a craving for Mexican candy, so I was eating like the little Vedos or
the corn.
Yeah, or the little balls that they have, the little chewy ones. Like those are my favorite. Like I just couldn't get enough, and for sure they're not healthy. Oh, that's all.
Even their honestly, for the longest time when I was eating more dairy, I would get the Mexican crema. Like what's the point of having sour cream if it wasn't the Mexican crema? Like
and I really personally like cotija cheese.
Oh, cotija, yes.
Like
Cotija
like,
queso. Yes.
I like what they put it on my beans for sure.
Ooh, on the beans, yes.
I wouldn't say I grew up with Mexican food, but Mexican food definitely was a staple outside of the regular food that I ate because I hung out with people that spoke Spanish, and I grew up. There was just Spanish Mexican people everywhere. So that's what, like, when people had tamales, I ate tamales, like
right,
pozole, like all of that stuff. Like, I used to go to an elementary school that was immersed, so I know a little bit of Spanish. I'm not like an idiot. You know what I mean? I love it. My daughter's stepmom is Spanish. See, I knew she was coming with a fucking snack. I knew it.
Snack queen. Fuck is y'all saying to me? You know that song Cognac Queen by Meg the Stallion?
No, I don't even listen to her music.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Meg the Stallion. I don't know.
It's not that I don't like her. It's just her music does not appeal to me.
I like that Juicy J also.
Her stuff is like kind of cheap, but it's not like
Juicy J.
Not nothing like something. I don't know.
You talking about 90? You talking about like Rod Digger and shit like that? I mean, you feel me? There's never gonna be music like that. Rod Digger and fucking I'm trying to think, fucking Foxy Brown and fucking Lil Kim and I don't even know, like, fucking Sugar T. I don't know. Like, there's so many ladies of hip hop.
Her music does not appeal to me because, like, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, I would never buy her album. No shade to her. Not like I don't like her. I just would never buy it. Like, I would never buy it.
You don't think it's good?
I'm like 80. I was born in 87, and I feel like I'm just a 90s R&B kid. Like, that's where, like, a lot of people for me. So, like, if there's nothing kind of similar to that, or it's like, I feel like I have a pretty good taste in music too. So, if it's something that I don't like, I know it's not that great of a song.
Honestly,
and it's just the hype of everybody liking that person, right? Like, if you break down popularity, like, the song can be but everybody's like, oh yeah, like.
To be honest with you, I got into of course, I'm a big fucking hip hop nerd. I used to be even more, but I'm a real big nerd for like new music. And when I found out Meg the Stallion, it was like when she was on LA Leakers doing freestyles.
I didn't even hear of her before then.
Yeah, and this is before like Hot Girl Summer and before fucking. She had this album, Tina Snow, her first album, and that album is the one that fucking. Her other stuff is okay. Like, I don't really like it when I'm kind of like what would you say, like a hipster, where it's just like I get into somebody before like the hype comes in, and then the hype comes in, and I still like Megan Thee Stallion, but granted, like I'm not. I like some bad bitch music, but I'm not. I'm not really like. There's only so much bad bitch music you can listen to, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
there's about like maybe an hour, 2 hours. You know, I'm in the club or I'm riding in the car. A couple songs come on. Like I'll City
right,
Girls. I'll listen to a little something. You know, that's cool. But I
right.
fucking listening to a bad bitch playlist is the worst in my opinion, because there's so many females that I love females in hip hop. Like there's so many females, the Brat, you know what I'm saying, Missy. There's so many females that could spit. Like, why would you like just only listen to like this little small like type of like this much hip hop, you know? But as a stripper, would you say there's a time and a place for some city girls, some Meg? You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like some of the city girl stuff, right? Because I'm a stripper. I like that kind of music. Like, just technicality wise, like, I feel like what I learned. You know what? You want to know the most traumatizing thing happened to me in the strip club? When I first started, there used to be a DJ, and I didn't understand how it worked, right? Like how the DJ worked, like how the music and stuff, you know, like I just came in there, like when I was young, I just came in there like hard and kind of heavy a little bit, you know, a little, probably ruffling a little feathers, probably big headed, maybe a little bit, you know what I mean? And he would, every time, like after a while, every time I got on stage, he would play Freaks of the Industry for me. And I used to hate that song. And I used to be like, what the fuck? Like every single time. And then one day I gave him $10 and he said, see, that's how it works. To this day, I still talk to him and we're still cool. I be like, I will fucking never forget that. To this day, I cannot listen to Freaks of the Industry. Like I hate that song. To this day, I cannot listen to that song. I can not listen to that
Rest
song.
in peace, Shock G.
Yes, rest in peace, Shock G. I like Shock G and his music, right? But that one song I cannot listen to because that's what they do, right? Like that's how you would handle not getting tipped, right? Like you would just fuck a bitch's setup, right? And then you would just be like, oh shit, you know, but
For a stripper song,
okay, I get it. Tip the DJ.
for a stripper song, that song is like, first of all, there's too much rhyming. There's too much like storytelling. You just want a song that's gonna be like.
It was not a good song. He was doing it to fuck with me.
No, I know, but like you know, it's like it's like if you're listening to that song, because honestly, like that song came on like yesterday on my playlist, and you know, I'm just like, hey, I'm just like, you know, I'm slapping in the car. It's a little bit of a different vibe, you feel me? But it's like in the club, I'm like, are they really playing Freaks of the Industry? This is not the 90s, like.
Yeah, you should play that for me, and I laugh to this day. Like, yeah, nah.
You could play fucking Get Around or something, you know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, so I like music. You know what I was doing? I got my new car. I need to get my windows tinted.
So I question, what kind of song would you like dance to? Like what kind of songs is your
it just depended on who was like sitting out, like who's out and about, what they can handle. Because a lot of my clientele, and I would say my specific like preference, white people, they don't really like all of that. Like some of them like that rap, but a lot of the older guys, they really don't. That doesn't really sit well with them, you know. So they want to listen to like maybe some rap R&B. Like I dance to a lot of Sierra. A lot of I've danced to like Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, that kind of stuff. You know, like I feel like I'm pretty versatile. I can pretty much dance to just about anything, you know, like just about anything, you know, except for countries. That's something that I can't do. But just about anything I definitely can dance to.
You couldn't do the Shania Twain, I Feel Like a Woman?
I mean, you could.
If there was a stripper country song, it'd probably be that one, right?
Dancing, it's not just dancing. It's like putting on a show, right? So if you know how to dance and you know how to like command the whole stage, not just the corner of a stage, right? Like the whole stage, like be able to like get up, walk to the other stage, and not make it look awkward. You know, there used to be times where bitches come in for amateur night, and it just would be funny. You know, bitches come with like little regular dance heels, like regular heels that you would wear like in your house. You know, and those don't really work if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really look too sexy when you have like a little baby heel on. And everybody else is like towering, you know what I'm saying? And you just got these little and you don't know how to dance, or you know, you thought what you saw your friends do, you know what I'm saying?
How often would you see a good dancer?
Not too often.
Can you eat in the strip club in Cali?
Yeah.
Is it good food?
Sometimes.
I always felt like I've never eaten in the strip club, but I always felt like it'd be like a really weird. Does the vibe get better? I'm like chicken wings and ass cheeks. I mean, it could be dope.
It's just like a regular club if you think about it. Like bitches have clothes on. You're not like, some of them aren't completely naked, right? Like, and in some places you cannot get naked, right? Like
they don't have like a little stage where the girls are dancing and people are just sitting around watching them dance.
Yeah, they have that too, but there's also girls that are like walking around, like it's like an open thing, right? So
like waitresses, right?
Like no, you have regular bitches just walking around. You have bitches sitting next to you. You have bitches on the stage. You got bitches at the bar. Like there's bitches everywhere. So wherever you go, there's a bitch, maybe, most likely. I don't think it's nasty, but a lot of the times they don't. Sometimes they might have a kitchen in there, or they might like have something on like what we used to do like on a patio, right? Like hire a vendor, and they have like a certain, you know, they have like their food, and they would be outside of the club, right? And people would bring it inside, that type of thing. If you don't have like a kitchen, not all strip clubs have kitchens. Some of them have kitchens. The one, like I went to a strip club, TD Eubank. It's in New Mexico, and they have a kitchen, like, but their place is like their pole is like 2 stories. Like that place is kind of big, so they have like a kitchen. They have, you know, shit.
What? Really?
Yeah.
2-story pole?
Out there they have like different rules, like you got to have like your nipples covered, you know, because if you don't, you get like charged with being like not a child molester, but a sex crime essentially, you know. You would have to register on the sex offenders list.
What?
Yeah, that's how serious it be out there sometimes.
Yo, that's hella whack, bro. Like, can I just say this? We should legalize sex work. Everybody gets it in one way or another. Everybody does some type of, and it's like whether it's directly or indirectly, it's some way, shape, or form sex work. And the fact that
like if bitches want to suck dick and stuff, like that's totally great, you know. But let me tell you, like, what I feel about it. Like, I guess it's with everything, you know, but it'd be watered down. And the reason why, like, I would never say, like, I feel like it would need restrictions, you know, like it needs to be a certain way. I think there needs to be something that distinguishes it from something else.
If you legalize it, if you legalize it,
the problem with it is, right, like people think like just because you do it with her, it's okay to do it with her, right? Like a lot of guys get that misperception, right? Like for me, for example, in the strip club, one of the reasons why I kind of stopped dancing, because there comes a time where, I mean, especially if you're not letting people touch you for like $1, you know, like stick things in places, because people are trying to like do all these things to you, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not letting those people do that to you, and there's 15 girls, if 10 of those girls are doing that, you're not going to make any money, because they're not going to want you, because you're not doing what the rest of the 10 bitches are doing, right? So that, I feel like that waters down the game a little bit, you know? And I would think sex work would do that as well, right? Like a little bit, like making it legal in a sense. I mean, I feel like it should be legal in a certain parameter, right? Like in a certain, like how they have it in Vegas, right? Like you would have to go somewhere specifically for that.
That could be
I
done.
think that's how they should have it. I don't think it. I think it should be legal, but I think it should be like it's super exclusive, right? To make it like different from everything else.
Yeah, you don't promote it.
Yeah,
you don't promote it, but it's there.
You do whatever you want to, but make it exclusive. Like
no, it's like cigarettes, right? Like cigarettes are legal. Why? Why are cigarettes legal? Because people need to smoke. Period. That's it. There's no reason why they need to smoke. There's nothing that it doesn't even get you high. I smoked cigarettes for like 14 years. It don't get you high. If anything, it makes you worse off. It gives you more stress. People smoke because it helps their stomach. It makes your stomach problems worse. It makes everything worse. But it's dead ass legal. Alcohol. Now, don't get me wrong. 2 shots is fine. Like, I don't drink, right? But
alcohol is an irritant to your gut.
And like the more you drink, the more inflamed you become. And so
it's true because I hate drinking, and I mean I can have a social drink. Like you might catch me having a drink or two. You might even
I'm not judging anybody who does any drugs.
I just don't do it honestly very often because it doesn't do you any well.
There's no insight exactly. And so like I feel like when people are like, why is alcohol legal? Like, it's so addictive. It's deadly. If you get addicted and quit, you could die. You could die from drinking and driving. Like, you could be the most sober person, have too much, you know what I mean? Or the heaviest drinker, drink too much, get behind the wheel, fucking do something fucked up, don't drink and drive. But it's still legal. Like, literally, it's just because the government can regulate it, basically, right? So it's like weed needs to be legal right now. Did weed legalization in Cali and Washington and Oregon water down the game? Hell yeah. And the fact that the government doesn't regulate big business, it just makes it so big business, like you were saying, you've always been saying this, they get into these dispensaries, the brands get in there, they're just a Marlboro fucking brand or something, there's Marlboro, what I'm saying, Kush. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm smoking that. Yeah, yeah. At least I try to look for smaller farms and certain things. I try to look for smaller business. Like this one is Seattle Bubble Works. Like they've been around for a minute. They're kind of like a good staple in the game. But I honestly try to buy black-owned brands. You know how hard that is?
It's very hard.
I'm like, is there a black-owned brand? There's only one black-owned brand I know of right now.
Yeah,
they used to do weed, but they because I only smoke pesticide free, and so fucking they used to make joints and flour, and their flour is sick. Shout out to Confetti Cannabis, you feel me?
Nice.
But they only make oil now, and it's like and it's like BHO oil, and it's like I don't smoke that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I only smoke if I'm gonna smoke weed. I get pesticide free. I normally just get joints because I would rather have flour, but sometimes they be taxing it a certain way. So it's just like, I know the Cameron always said you gotta buy your own weed and roll it up yourself. You don't know if somebody put dust in it. Respect.
For real. That's why, that's why I think promoting like growing your own and just letting people recognize it's not that hard. Like you can grow in the craziest conditions and don't even limit yourself. Like if you live somewhere like where you may not think you can do it. That's the only way that you can see if you can or cannot, right? Like the only way to go through it is to go through it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So people are all so quick to be like, oh, I can't do it because people make it look like it's this unattainable thing, but it's really, really attainable. I mean, you do have to be smart. Like, it is a lot to learn, essentially, like in the beginning, because you have to learn how to sex the plant. Like people have to really understand that the male and the female are 2 different parts, right? Because people ask, well, how do you get the seeds? And I'm just like, well, how do you get a seed, any seed, right? Like, if it's the same way.
Right.
How do you get any seed? It's exactly the same way, right? Like, it would need to be pollinated, you know? Like,
See, no, it's, and you know, it's funny. It's like, I feel like it starts like that in any game, right? It's like in anything where it's like, how would one do this? How would one get this, right? How would I get this in order to get that, right? And then it stops being how do you get it and where do you get it? Like, where is the right place to get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get up in there, you're like, oh, I'm getting this seed from this person, I'm getting this from this, or like I'm getting these, you know, fresh peppers from this market that's hella fresh, or like, not market, sorry, like professional grower, you know what I mean? Or I'm getting these knives per, man, the small dude, man, down the street, he makes these knives. Like, that's how we should have it in America. It should be like that, instead of being like, oh, where'd you get that knife, Walmart? Where'd you get that weed dispensary? Where'd you get this fucking pickles? Oh, I got it from Safeway or Albertsons or whatever you have, Kroger, whatever. Right. You know, where'd you get your meds, CVS? Where'd you get this? Blah, blah, blah. It used to be, oh, I got this on Uncle Al's on 35th. You feel me? Or I got the De La Rosa candy down with the little Mexican store on the corner over there, you know. That's where I get the meats and stuff. Oh, my weed, I got it from Sativa. You feel me? Like,
no, I agree. I totally agree with you. I think that it just is, people just need to have more confidence in themselves. It really isn't like, stop counting your fucking self out. Like, don't count yourself out. You know, like, why? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that, you know, people have been raised. I don't know. You know, but I think that, like, having confidence and, like, really, like, fucking about to do it and getting it done.
I feel like
just get that shit done.
I feel like part of the reason, though, for the change too is probably the fact that this day and age, there's more self-perception, more knowledge of self. I feel like in some ways, maybe not always, but in some ways, people are thinking about how they interact with other people and what they're doing and their morality more so than any other time in history. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they should be, right? Like, you should be worried how you treat people, because how you treat people is how, like, tells a lot about you. That's why if people be like hating and all that shit, I'd be like, damn, like, you, like that dude, like, you rather go out of your way to go on other people's stuff to, like, say what you feel and spill your guts to everybody else except for the person you're supposed to be, like, talking to. You know, everybody wants to be an adult until it's time to communicate, you know, like, you. Right. So most of the time, so what I'm saying is, he wants to live in whatever way he feels. He keeps perpetuating it, right? Reliving it over and over again because he likes to feel like that, right? Like, I guess so, sir, feel like that, right? Because he could easily hit me up. Am I hard to, like, reach? Like, I don't know. Like, if you first met me, do you think I would be hard to be like, hey, what's up? Like, I don't think so. I don't think I give off that vibe. I don't think anything of the sort. So if he is not coming to me, that's his own issue. You know, like, everything, that's his shit. That's not mine. You gotta,
maybe 50-50. Like, I mean, like, I feel like if you came at you maybe a little bit wrong, you might, and this is my perception, if somebody came at you a little bit twisted and, like, maybe you might be like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. But I feel like if you come off as genuine, you will be a person that would be easy to reach out to. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, because I really catch shit. Like, but, you know, I let people be, right? Like, I meet people later. Like, I'm not, if you talk crazy to me, depending on what you say, I might hear you out, you know, because even though people do fucked up shit, I'm still going to be myself, right? Like, if I'm curious, I'm still going to be like, what the fuck? Because when Odu was saying that shit to me, I hit him up like, what the fuck? It's the deal. I was like, what is up? And he didn't reply back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, well, fuck you too then, weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came to you, like, directly, like, what is up? And you didn't say anything. Do you want to perpetuate this, you know, or do you want to end it? Like, if you want to perpetuate it, you definitely can continue, you know, but that's how people, like, people who hurt people, right? Like, and he's talking to somebody else about his issue with me, and we're laughing because his feelings are obviously hurt. I don't even know what I did.
Right.
But I could care less on what I did, you know, because of the way he handled it. You know, like, I don't give a fuck now.
Right.
You know, like, who gives a fuck? People need to really realize, you know, be aware of themselves, you know, like, they need to not be hating and doing all that shit. That's not getting them anywhere. And you know what's so funny? My orange Gatorade is looking really nice. So
you're like, it is what it is.
For real, like, I feel like my work is gonna speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to make myself or other people look fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? I'm not just no regular ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get out of here. I get it. And everything that I got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And I got it by myself. So can't nobody come over here like my post says, pull my card. Can't nobody
out
pull my
the
shit.
mud. Got it out the mud.
Nobody
got
pull
it
my
out
shit.
the mud.
Nobody can pull it, you know, because I'm already cool with who I am.
Yeah, after
the other people,
after this live, we're gonna have to chop it up at the NFTs too. I totally fucking was running around hustling, doing.
No, I'm not even tripping.
I got you. I really have like an idea, like a really cool idea and stuff, and
I just want to hear more about it because I'm not really the artist, right? Like, my man is the artist, right? Like, and I want to put it in terms, yeah, he drew that. I want to put it in terms like to where he can understand, you know what I mean? Because he would be the one that'd be drawing this shit.
It's basically like it's basically like regular art. It's like regular art. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you could take a picture. You could take a picture of the Mona Lisa and sell it, right? Like, of course you could, right? But it's not the original Mona Lisa, is it? Nope. It's not worth shit. I mean, you could, like, so granted, like, you know, it's kind of like this, like, you could go to the concert, right? Or like you can go to the concert and get the official merch that's gonna be like maybe worth something, or like original artwork or something of like the artist while they were there, and that's gonna be rare as fuck. Or you could stand outside selling the bunk shit, and like you could say you was there, but people don't like you had the fucking the name spelled wrong or something. You know what I mean? Like, or you know, maybe or like, oh, was this official merch? I didn't see that on the website. And they're like, oh, you know, I got it outside the club. Now, hey, for me, I don't give a fuck because I'm not into material like that. So if it was fucking Nipsey Hussle and I couldn't afford the shit, I'd just get the bootleg shit if I want to get shit.
You know what?
I want to get anything.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just ordered a Fruitopia.
Yo, what's up, Uni?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Good, bro. What's good?
Not much, my boy. I wanted to catch up with you. It's been a minute.
Bro, hey, man, I didn't mean to, like, spam your fucking Discord like that with my Discord, man. I was just like, Mikasa Sukasa, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how, I barely know how any of this shit works, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just now learning. But, bro, we're just talking about NFTs and everything.
That's crazy. Yeah, I quit NFTs. I was supposed to get paid for the NFT shit this weekend.
Ooh, what blockchain you put it on?
Well, they just be having me perform and make music for them.
Oh, okay. Is it audio, like MP3 format you drop?
Well, we're supposed to, but mostly, like, they got me performing for them. But they have this thing called Mask. They fuse them together. And it's like, each mask creates a story, and we make the music based on that story.
Oh, okay. And it's an exclusive. Only, you know, how many people are getting it, right?
Yeah.
So I was just explaining this to Sativa, basically what NFTs are. And basically that's the perfect representation. You're creating exclusivity based on your art on the online platform, basically. So like my guy Uni, check out his music, Uniwa. That's my guy. If you buy one of these masks, you're probably gonna get an exclusive song or something mix or something that like you can't just get anywhere. You can only get it from buying that particular thing. So like say if somebody buys one of these, maybe they get, I don't know. You can do anything at this point. Anything.
No, yeah, I get that part, right? Like, but I want to go into detail, like with the wallets and stuff. I think that's where
that's where it gets tricky. You know, because it's about investing.
And I'm in a crypto group, right? Like my buddy, like no lie, I think that he has turned this little crypto like group that he has into something, right? And it's almost my way in because these motherfuckers are buying, right? Like, and he's charging people, so that means that they got money. So I could imagine getting like my NFT stuff together and presenting it in the group that I'm in for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
you have some early investors right there.
You know what I mean? Like, for sure, I would have early investors because that's what he's doing. And I told him I'd buy his NFT, you know, and support because he's putting a lot of money in marketing and, you know, he's got a team behind it. And, you know, he's looking to do all these.
What I noticed too is in the NFT space is that there are people that don't know anything about blockchain or any of that shit that are just dropping dope ass art and making hella money. Like I seen this one, it was like this dope black woman artist and she was painting like black women, like just characters or whatever. And like her shit was going up just because it was like, she was like one of the only black women on there making art. And it's just like, what the fuck? What that's, you know, like we need more of this. And of course it's going to be these like stupid looking like 2D pictures and stuff. We need more like Uniwa mixes where you buy like, sure you buy the mask, right? And people don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like say like I went to your concert and I like met you and I got a mix from you. And you're like, oh, like this is signed by me. You're really, you know, like if I had a Will Smith fucking sign hypothetically, right? If I posted it, he's more likely to be like, oh yeah, I remember I signed that, blah, blah, blah. You tell the story, right? Same with the NFTs, you know, it's just like I bought that piece of mask or I bought that gorilla and I got that's such the exclusivity.
No, and I agree with that. And that's why I was telling my man because he like, I mean, my gorillas are definitely super dope. And I get what you were telling me. So I'm like, yeah, we definitely need to have like a sit down. And then maybe another one when my man comes home, you know?
And this episode was brought to you by De La Rosa Marzipan. If you ain't try it, go try it. Uniwa, we need to know your favorite snack and what did you just eat? Uni? Oh. Hello? I think you're muted, bro. All right, Sativa, what's your favorite snack and what'd you just eat?
I like pretzels, and I actually had some fried chicken and fried rice from like the best spot in my city.
Shitty girls plus one. No. City girls up.
So good.
Is it Asian? Some Asian shit?
Yeah, salt and pepper chicken wings.
Oh, yeah, with the little vinegar on it.
They do the red pepper flakes with salt, but they also do the green, like fried, like sauteed onion, green onions.
Green onions, yeah. Uni.
Yeah.
What's your favorite snack and what did you just eat, bro?
I was just saying, I just woke up.
Oh, shit.
I was about to say, he whispering.
Hey, there's some hoes over there, huh? You got to keep it quiet. No,
Listen, this is how crazy. I just ordered Fruitopia. Do you understand me?
Ordered through what?
From Fruitopia.
The old drink company?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got it's actually at McDonald's. I got I just wanted some sweet tea and like an ice cream, like a sundae.
They have Fruitopia though?
Yeah, I just ordered it. I'm not even lying.
Damn. Hey, you gotta screenshot that and post it in the Discord.
Yeah.
I need to see this. Fruitopia's coming back.
I can't believe it went somewhere in the first place. That's crazy.
A large Fruitopia.
Hey, you know what juice is slapping though? Like I don't really drink it because it's not good for me. But when I do, sometimes that Minute Maid watermelon though.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's better if you get what's the Simply orange juice or whatever. If you get that same brand,
Is the bomb.
get that. But you get the Simply watermelon though.
I tried the watermelon, the apple, the orange, the blueberry one, the blueberry lemonade one. Like those be bomb with like champagne.
Ooh, or the Good Bellies. Have you ever had the Good Bellies?
No, I have not had the Good Bellies.
It's like probiotic, like natural. Isn't that they don't put any probiotics in it, but they like have the natural shit in it. But Uni, what is your favorite snack? Oh, he's coughing up a motherfucking lung. Pretzels, huh? You know what the bomb pretzels are though? As the ones that
Rolled
are
gold.
the honey mustard.
Those
one.
ones are good. Those ones are good. Those ones are good. But I like all pretzels, right? But I like garlic and Parmesan pretzels. Those are pretty. That's pretty good. Garlic and Parmesan pretzels are pretty bomb. But I like the chip pretzels, right? But I also like my favorite is the rolled gold.
Did you know that? Did you know that pretzels are a Jewish food? They're a food of Jewish descendants. Like, if you were to go to New York in the Jewish district, you could like find a freshly made pretzel and all that.
Oh yeah, like I liked when Sonic had the pretzel dog. That was like my favorite because I like pretzel and cheese, like in every sense of the word. I like pretzels baked.
Pretzels dipped with the cheese.
Pretzels in the bag.
Yeah.
Wait, pretzels is Jewish food?
Yeah.
It tastes good. I know the ingredients.
Oh, what? Oh, she did get it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Jewish food. I used to know the whole story behind it, but basically like a lot of Jewish food, of course, is from like, you know, the history, you know, having to preserve food in certain ways. But like honestly, if you look at what Jewish food is, some of the best food there is, like low key, like high key, like matzah soup, pastrami sandwiches, bagels, all that shit. Egg noodles, like beef stroganoff, that's Jewish. All that is Jewish food. Challah bread. Oh my god, are you serious? For ya. But you know what you gotta try? Both of you guys is Ethiopian food. When I tell you, you gotta go to the right spot because the wrong spot could ruin the experience for you. You just have to be a little bit open-minded, but it's basically the thing about Ethiopian food. It's basically like ancient soul food. It's exactly where soul food came from. Like not Ethiopia per se, but Africa. But so
I don't think I can eat slimy okra, like whatever that slimy shit is.
Oh, you don't order that? They don't have. I don't ever tried that. I never had the okra.
You know, I just see like like people like I know people eat it, right? But I just anything slimy I can't cook with.
It's not slimy.
Right. I know they have like regular meat and rice, regular things that I would eat, right? But I would need to go with somebody that's experienced in eating African food so they could tell me like what I would like, what I wouldn't like, because I would not like to go blind ordering.
Hold up, I feel that. I totally feel that. Hold on, here. I'm sharing my screen right now. Let's see if you guys can.
Somebody's feelings.
So like, can you see this picture? Well, I hate. So like, okay, like I never had this.
Damn, that shit looks crazy.
So it's on a bread, right? So this stuff right here is the bread on top of it. It's basically
So
like
I've had
injera.
that before. I've had it before.
It's an interesting. I feel like when you eat it for the first time, depending on who makes it, because some people make it more sour and some people make it just more like bready. It just depends.
I haven't had this. So this that I went and hung out with, he ended up passing away, and this is one of the meals that we ate together. Like he was telling us about this African spot, and he took us to this African spot, and this is what the bread that we had. And I remember being so stoned and just eating it. And now when I think about it, I don't want to say it grosses me out, but the texture, like, it hit me after the fact, right? Like thinking about the texture and all that, like I probably would not eat that again. But I have eaten that before, and I don't remember what we ate.
So look, the bread, I feel like the first time eating it is like, what is this?
Rubbery.
Nah. It's like super soft. It's kind of like a little bit like a tortilla. It's just a little bit like, I explain it to people like this. It's a sourdough pancake. That's exactly what it is.
It's more like a pancake, kind of.
And so you take the bread and you scoop up the different. Can you guys see my cursor?
Yeah.
So you scoop up like, okay, so this and this is lentils.
Okay.
They're
like
just
beans.
just lentils stewed, and then spice. Good.
The shit on the side of that, the shit to the left of that look like greens.
This is greens, like spinach, basically.
I don't fuck with it.
I don't, like, you know how black people.
I wouldn't eat everything, to be honest.
You can't eat everybody's greens. I'm pretty sure it's the same way.
I feel you. It's not greens like green. It's spinach basically, but it's like lightly flavored, like with like, I don't know how to explain how they flavor it, but they season it.
I see that coming from the South, I expect a certain thing.
Right. It's not greens like the South greens. It's definitely not. But this right, exactly. This in the middle.
Are those egg yolks in a salad?
No, those
look
grape
like yellow tomatoes.
Grape tomatoes. This in the middle is it's beef. It's basically just it's Tibbs. That's what it is. Tibbs, where like it's just beef, jalapenos, peppers. It's really, there's nothing surprising in it. These other ones are lentils. I never had this one, or unless it's the chickpea ones. Sometimes they make this chickpea one on there, and I don't like it. It's like kind of runny. I don't like it. This one is actually pretty good too.
Peppers or something.
And green beans.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
It doesn't look nasty, right? Like, but I would need somebody to come with me to be like, hey, this tastes like this, you know, like, or this looks like this.
Let me see. Like this one, you see this right here?
That okra stuff.
Yeah, no, I feel you on the okra. It's like this. Honestly, to be honest with you, this dish looks like trash to me compared to the last one. Like, because I've had some garbage Ethiopian food.
Yeah, it don't look like a good variety. It looks like I would not eat it again.
Yeah, this does not look good, but the greens look way better though than the other dish. To be honest with you, these greens look fire, and these lentils look okay. But I don't know about that.
No, that looks like shrimp, maybe like a red sauce or something.
This is the one though, the chicken stew. Right here.
Oh yeah.
This is fucking the one right here. But they do it with a hard-boiled egg too. It's really like
so it's like brown stewed chicken almost.
Yes.
Okay,
it's fucking fire.
I'm familiar with brown stewed chicken. Brown stewed chicken is bomb. I was just talking about my cousin, rest in peace. She actually passed away. She used to cook her ass off, and she cut all her chicken up in like with a hatchet, and she made brown stewed chicken. And I was talking to her about the recipe actually, because I was like, I tried to make it, but like I totally sucked. And it didn't come out like how it came out at your house.
Now, when you talk about, to be honest with you, I love Nigerian food. I need to try fufu again because I was really like, I don't know about fufu. I don't know. But you know,
They
then
say
again,
don't chew. They say don't chew it.
yeah.
You're supposed to just like swallow it, but I don't see like a goosey stew. Isn't that what that is? Like the slimy stuff with the okra?
Yeah. It's Nigerian with the okra because I'm like I never seen okra in Ethiopian. And a goosey.
Yeah, me being
I don't know how to spell it.
closed-minded. Yeah, I don't know if I could eat that. Like that's what I can't eat.
Oh wait, no. You know what it is though? It's like the spices and the way they cook things, and they use it in a Dutch oven. They like cook things in like
like it looks good, right? Like it looks good.
But you could see when I say African food in general is precursor soul food. I mean, like, does this not look like gumbo kind of in a way?
Gumbo. Yeah, it looks like gumbo.
I mean, now granted, I'm not a huge fan of okra either. But actually, have you ever had deep fried okra?
Look at that shit. Like I
my bad.
Not eat that shit.
My bad.
Not eat that.
I don't like gumbo.
Look at that.
I don't like gumbo, but I like
not eat that.
I like fried okra.
Fried okra is fire.
I haven't had okra ever in my life, but because of that picture, I'm not eating it.
my grandma used to basically grow okra in her garden and a bunch of other things.
I heard it's good for your hair.
I feel like you can only fry it or pickle it. I don't want to have it any other way, really. I mean, technically, to have gumbo, you have to have okra. That's what people of the South say. But like,
I don't really like pickled okra.
Oh, I like the pickled okra. I don't know why. It has those seeds in it.
What about pickled pig feet?
Nah.
Listen, my auntie.
I'm from the South. Even I can attest to that.
Or the pig lips.
Go get her a pickled pig feet from the store, and it used to be in a big ass thing.
Like this. Yeah. This is the lips. This is the lips, though.
I went to the deep south for my cousin's funeral, and when we was coming back,
Hormel, that right there.
When we was hitting the gas station, the one to the right of that is what I saw.
Oh, the red one?
The red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Hormel pig feet is what I saw in the store all the time in the 90s. That's what I used to
They still have it.
Do they?
Yeah. It's so like what I or this one too. I've seen this one too.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a popular brand. I don't know about the hoof on the front.
Yeah, I've never seen this, but I have had was it pig snout? Me and my girl, we used to go to the Winco or pork jowl. And they had like half of a pig, and it's like smoked.
It's like a cheek, right?
Yeah.
Like a cheek.
It's so bad for you.
Super delicate.
Nah, it's not super delicate. It's pretty like it's kind of like this. But I've also seen these ones where they put the egg in it. They'll put hard-boiled eggs in them, and you're like, "What? Okay." So you can
I didn't think they sold those anymore. I thought that was a thing of the past.
What about chitlins?
When I went to that gas station, they had a bottle that had those pig's feet. That had one that had eggs in it.
Oh, you haven't seen the one that has both? Like
I love bacon. Oh, look at that! I love it.
I don't see the one that has both. I just see one with either one or the other.
My thing is, I understand that bacon tastes good, but do you pour bacon oil down the sink?
No, I throw it out.
Exactly. So why would you eat it?
You can't put it in the sink because it'll clog your drains.
But you don't think eating it will clog your drains?
I mean, a lot of stuff would clog my drains. It doesn't bother me because I don't eat it all the time, right? Like,
true.
I like my bacon. I like my eggs. Like that's just like for me, like changing the way I eat or the way I view food would be a little hard because of the struggles that I've been through with food, right? So like, okay, it's not supposed to be eating it, right? Like, but because I like to eat what I like to eat, I will, maybe not eat a lot of it, but I will eat it, right? Like I'm not cutting it out completely because I might want a bacon wrapped hot dog, or I might want bacon and eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might
Oh my
want
God, look at this recipe.
I want bacon, lettuce, and tomato. You know, like I like salads with a lot of bacon on it.
What is this? Yeah, what is this?
Cabbage with pork jowl.
This is definitely a white person recipe. Like they didn't even toss it or cut it up or nothing.
It don't even look like it's seasoned. It just looks like it was burnt in the pan and somebody threw some sauce on it.
You know what they did? They threw the Italian seasoning on it. That's what they did.
I like cabbage too. Like I can eat a whole head of cabbage.
What? Do you like kimchi?
Yeah.
What about you, Uni? Do you like kimchi too?
What? No.
What? I love me some
cabbage.
Kimchi, yeah.
I don't really like cabbage. I like greens.
You know what? I
like greens with like turkey necks.
I like green. I don't know about a turkey neck. When I did my turkey this Thanksgiving,
oh, turkey necks.
I pulled that shit out and I just could not. I could not.
Nah,
I don't really fuck with ham too much, but I will fuck with turkey necks. So.
No, so when he's saying turkey necks, he's saying smoked. Not.
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Yeah, smoked turkey neck.
But still,
it's seasoned very well greens, like usually with Creole seasoning.
Yeah, and you put it in the greens, and like, yeah, you know, sativa, and like it just be shredded, and that salt. It's better than a pork neck. It's better than a pork neck.
Of course, there are better options for sure, but I like my greens with bacon in. You're not gonna convince me that shit ain't fucking fire. I'm sorry.
It tastes good. No, that's one thing I won't argue. It does good.
My mom makes it a bunch of ways, right? Like she's made it with turkey. She's made it like a bunch of different ways. But out of all the ways, like my favorite just happens to be that bacon because it's that fat that renders into the broth and shit, and that's what we getting. That shit is what gets you.
Yo, God. But let me keep it real. Nathan. I had a turkey leg after DJing this woman's show for the first time a couple weeks ago in years. Because the state fair has been closed because of COVID.
What?
I've been going.
I'll go a long way for some greens. Stop playing.
So wait, what'd you say? You said you had a turkey leg?
I had smoked turkey leg for the first time in years.
It was at a fair?
No. It wasn't at a fair. I haven't been able to go to the fair in years. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you. Yeah.
You know what? And it tastes like.
I got one from doing this show. I was DJing this woman's event, and her husband was cooking them outside.
He's like,
when I got to the studio, I fucked it up, and I felt grease all over my mouth. I was like, damn. I feel like this shit had me smashing it like it was a cartoon.
Now I like the smoked turkey leg. The only thing is it got hella bones in it. It got hella bones in it.
It does.
Oh my God, you're like.
But can I keep it real?
It does. When I first ate it, I was like, dang, first it tastes like a little bit like ham. And so I needed I just couldn't eat it by itself, eat something with it. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't imagine eating it all by itself like that. That was a little hard, but it was a little bony. I kind of just remember thinking like, dang, what part of the chicken is this? I'd never seen this before.
Honestly, growing up with my grandma and all my grandma's side of the family will always go from the South. Like, I always ate. I ate so much fish with bones in it. And I mean the little bones. You gotta really be able to be where to pull out since I was a kid. Like tilapia and bass and all types of
salmon.
I mean, the salmon was always boneless.
Oh, really? Damn, salmon be having hella fucking bones in it, depending on which one you eat.
It tastes like the fucking ocean.
I cook salmon myself. I love cooking.
I love salmon though.
To make. I like making salmon and spinach, but like
my mom likes making salmon croquettes.
Oh
yeah, oh God,
that's an old thing. That's an old school thing.
Yeah, salmon croquettes.
We would do that shit with these kids too. and the mackerel in the can, right, with the tomato sauce. Get out of here.
It's like eating fish with that many bones made me realize turkey legs don't actually be that many bones, bro.
Oh, I guess yeah, I feel you. I guess I grew up eating sardines and then like the bones are basically pickled, so like the bones taste good too. You're like,
I like Kipper. That was my favorite. Kipper was my favorite.
These damn salmon croquettes be stanking, but they are fire as fuck.
Hey,
I do not like salmon croquettes for some reason.
They look good.
You didn't like them?
I don't like salmon croquettes. I just like baked seasoned salmon, like what I still like.
Yeah. Now this is like how they would. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I like it like that. Blackened.
Oh, blackened. Okay. Yep, like this. Oh well, more than that. Look at this. This don't even look seasoned. Come on, bro.
That shit looks so nasty. That's how people be showing their salmon too, and I'd be like, "Where's the seasoning on it?"
They don't even look seasoned.
They seasoned the plate. Like they seasoned the fucking plate. They didn't even season the meat.
Like I cook my shit to be tender, bro. Like I want my shit to be like I want my shit to be seasoned as fuck, but I need it to not be like.
I want to try it like that in the racks right there. Like I could try it like that. Like,
so you know,
like what is that?
You know what you gotta do? You know what you gotta do? You gotta get the pan stupid hot, right? Skin side, you gotta season both sides like a rub. You feel me? With the you don't got no oil, nothing, just the seasonings. Pan side down,
you know,
and
I
then
used to work at a really high restaurant.
Oh, okay. My nigga knows. Same, brother. Same.
They had me in there making. Oh my god, what the fuck was I making? This job was crazy. I remember they had me making. Was it quail?
Quail egg.
They had me get the fish with the tinfoil around it, put the lemon and the butter on it. You know what I'm saying? And squeeze cooking wine into it.
That looks good.
Oh, you're talking about what is that sauce called? The wine sauce.
It's like a greenish tint.
It breaks hella easily. I can't remember what it's called though. It's like that's why you pair salmon and wine, and then they made the sauce based on that wine.
Yeah, I worked there for.
I guess I like anything that looks burnt.
I worked there for a little second, and I didn't keep it that long. But holy shit, I learned some shit about cooking there.
You got to do the salmon, the skin side down, get that right, and then what I do, or you could do it the opposite way, right? And as soon as
it, right,
you could baste it, right? But I only have cast irons over here, so like I cook a lot with cast iron. Basically, you flip it real quick, get that just like a little bit crisp, or you could just throw it into the oven and get it like nice and cooked.
No, I do that with my chicken sometimes. Like I'll crisp up my chicken and then I'll put it in the oven. And that's pretty good too, because I don't really like I like baked chicken, but I don't like the softness of the baked chicken. Like I cannot take that. I can't take anything soggy, soft. I need my shit burnt, black. I need it cooked.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that.
So that's why I was like, ooh, that looks good. It looks burnt enough for me. Like I'll fuck with that if it looks like that. But if it looks like that shit where the plate was seasoned, I don't know if I can handle
like
that.
this. Like what is this?
Yeah, what is that?
What is this even?
So
this
let me ask you a question. What do you guys think about that? That podcast that Asian doll like cussed out the podcast person, the Fresh and Fit podcast crew?
I haven't seen that.
I don't know much about that, to be honest.
I don't know anything about that too.
Oh dang. Okay.
I just signed a major contract, and it's kind of overshadowed everything else that was going on around me.
Oh right. Shit! Yeah, I did see that. I seen you post about that. How is that?
It's cool. It was just like an acquisition.
Nice.
Hopefully you getting some more dollars and some more plays, some more spins and shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a little push. I'm definitely getting a little money, so I'm fucking with it.
You feel me? On God. Nah, I ain't seen that.
Trying to put this shit, put this work to me for me. You know, I want to go to LA. I need to get a new car. I got a lot of shit I need to do.
Are you about to drive there?
No, I just need a new car just for moving around here.
Yeah, I just got a new car. That shit was stressful a little.
I know that's right. Did you guys see man, what was it that just happened? Oh, did you guys hear the Kanye and the Game song?
Yeah, my life ain't never been easy. Those niggas are insane.
Yeah, honestly, Kanye's verse was fucking sick. And I'm not, I don't be trying to like rag Kanye. Sometimes he is a crazy fucking person and he can spit bars, right? But like, man, sometimes it's like the way he writes like his bars is just like crazy. Like, yo, bro, I'm not
definitely out of this world. I think my favorite album of his was Dropout.
Oh, I like the first one the best.
The Genius documentary on Netflix.
Genius documentary, is he on there?
Yeah, that's his documentary. Open up the writer's room now.
I gotta watch that because no, in the games verse was all right, but he was just saying like too many YGs, too many ties to dollar signs. I was like, what? Are you calling out niggas subliminally?
I haven't heard the game in a long time, ever since that lawsuit that girl won against him, and he had to pay her, and how he hadn't been paying her, and he had been like dragging it out and shit. I remember watching that show. And I thought it was so crazy. I don't know what these girls be doing, going on these shows and like for love, just acted a fucking fool.
You know what it is though? I feel like the thing about hip hop is that it seems like there's too many requirements in order to like hip hop is the only place where like it feels like you have to be young. It feels like you have to have money all the time. In rock and roll, they're like, oh, such and such went broke. They're like, nah, let's bring them back on tour. Fuck it. It doesn't matter, right? Or like any other electronic music from the 90s or even from the 80s, like people still find it.
They was thriving as they got older.
Right. Those people will find those samples or they'll find that shit and they're like, oh my God, have you heard of people, it's like, have you heard this sample from the 70s? Oh my God. And then they'll get into this band and then like they'll get spins again. And it's like, what? Whereas like hip hop, it's like, oh, such and such said you didn't have any money and you had a car repossessed. So like, and you're like 35. So like, you're done. You're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm still like, the best years ahead of me. What are you talking about? Like,
you know why? Because I was on a live today with some rappers. And you know what they were arguing about? They were arguing about a girl. And they were arguing about pimping. And it just was like, what the fuck did I just stumble onto? Is this what you guys are really arguing and fighting about? Like, you guys gotta be shitting me. Like, this is crazy.
Have you heard Kanye should have never married that bitch?
Him?
It's a song.
No, I never heard of that.
Look at this fucking
Glasses
picture.
Malone. Glasses Malone.
Look at yeah. Look at the picture they put. Look at the picture they put on for the thing.
Now you know Glasses Malone is something like crazy.
You say you're what?
Song, I did good. I love that song.
I said Glasses Malone is insane.
Yeah. They won't let me pull it up. It's glitching on me. Look at the picture they put for the record, though.
I see Punch from TVE say that the other day on Twitter. That shit was hilarious.
Well, I think that the Kardashians, I feel like there's something, right? Like, there's something, whatever it is, like, for sure they are, I don't know.
It's status.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They make all this shit up. Like, Kim Kardashian is really not fucking that nigga Pete. Like, she's really not fucking him. This is just for, like, popularity, right? Like to like get more people to like look at them and shit. Like look at this nigga. It's the boots to me. It's the boots.
Have you heard that only Kim Kardashian song that exists?
Only her what?
Yeah. I think
Have you heard Kim K's song that she dropped a long time ago? Go peep that.
her mother was sexually assaulting somebody and just settled a lawsuit. Get out of here. You know what I mean? Get out of here.
Jam it up or turn it up. Oh shit.
Turn that shit up, nigga.
Shut up.
What we got? "2012." I'm dead, Yudi. I'm fucking dead, bro. Oh my god. I don't think she's that fine. I mean, she's exotic, I guess.
An old dude was like the 10-year challenge, and he had a picture of Khloe Kardashian 10 years ago and what she looks like now, and he was like, "Look at this African American queen," and the other host looked at him and was like cracking the fuck up.
I
was like, "Oh man."
You said what?
Have you seen Marvin Gaye Jr.? Have you seen Marvin Gaye the Third's music video? Peep that too.
Oh shit.
Marvin Gaye the Third.
Oh no.
That sounds crazy.
This sounds crazy.
Sounds like 50 Tyson.
Oh.
It almost sounds like 50 Tyson.
Oh my god. Shout out to 50 Tyson.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
It looks bad before you even see it, don't it?
Yeah, it looks bad.
Girl.
He's coked up. He don't look good at all. Is Marvin Gaye his grandpa or his dad? Damn, you were smoking in there? Smells loud as fuck. Damn. Look at, why is he looking at her like that? Hold on, I gotta. Hold on. Why is he looking at her like that?
I feel like that hair is a little bit of a lace front too. It might be a little piece with the shadow.
God. Stop it. That's Marvin Gaye, boy.
What's
You
going
forget
on?
who this is. You forget who bloodline this is, David.
What's going on?
Man, you could tell he looks like a child. He looks like a black child actor. Like his face is just like, who would wear this? You know what I mean? Like, you know, after a child actor is like gone and like they're like, you know, 30 now or something.
Orlando Brown.
Oh man.
Kyle Massey got it real bad.
Orlando.
Kyle Massey looked like a dyke. We'll keep it real.
You said, what's his name?
Kyle Massey.
Oh, from Disney Channel? Damn.
Oh no. He kind of looks like ooh.
The guy that played The Rock in that show, that TV show. What's that man's name? Or that other guy
Oh
from
my god.
or that
Is
other
he a
guy
crip?
from or that other guy from Ties That Bind, Ties That Break. For the family that his wife cheated on him, was sleeping with the man of the thing. He looks just like him too.
Oh my god, this guy Orlando Brown too.
He's gotten well though. Let's continue to keep him in our prayers for his continued recovery.
Oh my god.
Because he was
tripping. I'm happy for him. He's doing way better now.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You know who we haven't heard from? Oh dude, right? Christina Bobby's boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
He just disappeared after that Dr. Phil show.
That family is ravaged though. Because remember the other son died.
Yeah.
From like an overdose.
That's crazy that happened like that.
Oh my god. Hey, who's that dude that's from the South? And it turned out he like messed with, like, he's always talking all that shit, and I guess he snitched, and he's always wearing that hat, and he's like keeping it real, and he like turns out he like messed with 2 white chicks or whatever. He R-word. What's that dude's name? He's like super big right now, and he's just like for keeping it real or something, and he's like he went viral a bunch of times. He's like this dude. Oh man, what is his name? I have to remember, but I guess, man, this dude, he just be talking all this shit, just like, hold up, I gotta find this nigga. But this nigga, man, it just like the people that like go famous. Sometimes it's like, why are they famous? Why do we make these people famous?
I need to see who you talking about, because I don't even know who you talking about when I'm from the South.
Hold on, I gotta find him. I gotta find him out. But anyways, while I do that, we should commence.
You talking about Ghana?
No, it's this, like, he's not even a rapper. He just like talks, and he just says a bunch of things, and he like, I think I don't want to say it on live, but I think he raped 2 white women. I already said it.
Oh, that's terrible. Hey, pop that Marvin Gaye the Third back on right quick.
All right, I got you. Oh my. Hold on, I gotta mute. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Oh my god. Did he DJ this song? Oh, he did. Why does he look like a Stevie B? Tito. He got cheeks like Tito. Oh. You said what?
Go to Discord.
Uh-huh. I'm on Discord.
Okay, click the screen, but click it to where it's only that show to like your browser, so we can hear the sound.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. You said do what now?
Like, go to Discord and click the share screen, but have it to one where it only shows the browser.
Change windows. No. Screens. No. Wait, so how do you do that? I'm kind of new to this.
It's YouTube.
No, I'm saying you go on the Discord.
Yeah, it's the change window. Where you at?
Change window.
The one YouTube's on. Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Oop. You mean like? Oh no.
Keep it there. I'm gonna show you. Change window.
Uh-huh.
Click it. Marvin Gaye. Just click that one. The Marvin Gaye one.
Uh-huh.
Now play it.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh my God! Why does he have Marvin Gaye in the background? Oh my goodness! Wendy Gay. Is that his wife or something? Hold on, this is exactly who he looks like. I'm dead. Is that his wife? Hold on. Marvin Gaye third. Oh. Oh.
The fact that you freeze framed on the like hologram of Marvin Gaye face. I know you're not overlooking this in a nice way. I'm gonna just say that. That's gonna be all I said.
All I can hear is what's going on.
Oh my God! I had to screenshot that.
He's like, I'm very disappointed.
He said, "Oh my."